So here we can, grab a prop or two. Actually, we'll grab a blanket if you have a pillow or some other kind of bolster or something with you. We can use that as well. Another thing that might be useful is a strap. So if you have a strap, that'd be good too. But otherwise, if you don't have a strap, you could use like a tie, like a men's tie, or or a belt. Okay. So here we're going to find a comfortable seat. One more person, sorry. So yeah, we'll find a comfortable seat. We'll take the palms to the lap, index fingers to the thumbs. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Close the eyes and bring your mind's attention to the breath. Take a long, easy inhale through the nostrils. Long, easy exhale out through the nostrils. Easy breath in. Easy exhale. Begin to relax the eyebrows, the forehead. Relax your temples and cheekbones. And soften the upper and lower jaw. Allow that softness to run down the neck and throat. Soften the shoulders. Take a deep breath to lengthen through the crown of the head, lengthen the spine. Exhale to let the sit bones sink into your mat or into your seat. A deep breath in, lengthen the spine. Exhale to pull the tummy back gently, pull the ribs back gently. Relax the hips. Then inhale, sweep the palms out to the sides, up to the ceiling. Then exhale, reach out through the fingertips and down. Deep breath in, palms sweep out to the sides, up to the ceiling. Exhale, we will reach out and then down. Deep breath in, palms sweep out to the sides, up to the ceiling. We'll join the palms together at the top. Exhale the hands to the heart center. We'll bow the head here. Set your intention for today's practice. It's one of relief or release. Maybe letting go or ease. Maybe being rooted or grounded. Centered or peace. Once your intention is set, we'll release the palms to the lap. Find an upright seat. We'll exhale, take the chin to the chest. Breathe into the back of the neck. Relax any tightness along the upper part of the spine. Take another deep breath here. Here on your next exhale, pull your tummy in, pull your ribs back, walk the hands forward. We can stay up on the palms. We can lower down to the forearms, or even go closer towards the mat, arms extended in front of you. Here on an inhale, rise through the head, neck and chest, walk the hands back. We'll then take the right ear over towards the right shoulder, exhale. Lengthen the left side of the neck. Long, easy breaths. Really want to invoke that softness into the upper extremities. You'll exhale, take the chin slightly forward. And exhale back to the center. Inhale, bring the head to neutral. Exhale, left ear to the left shoulder. We'll soften the face, the neck. Continue to invoke a sense of ease. Now exhale, take the chin slightly forward. Continue to soothe any tightness. Inhale, bring the head back to neutral. You'll take the exhale, right hand over to the right side. Inhale, left fingertips go up towards the ceiling. Now we can stay up again on the palm. If you walk the hand out, you can maybe come down to the forearm. You can use a block as well. So maybe forearm on the block. That would be another option. We'll continue to lengthen here. Shoulders into their sockets. Sit bones pressed down into your seat. You'll inhale, open the chest, gaze up at the ceiling. And exhale, bring the palms forward, close the chest, fold over your right thigh. Walk the hands. Again, we can stay up on the palms. You can come down to the forearms or walk the hands out into a fuller stretch. Inhale, then inhale, rise. Walk the hands back up. We'll take the left hand over to the left side. Inhale, right fingertips sweep up towards the ceiling. Shoulders down into their sockets. We can stay right here if you'd like. Your other options, block, on the forearm or forearm on the mat. Make sure both sitting bones remain rooted. Shoulders remain in their sockets, away from the ears. Spine remains long. And here, then inhale, open the chest. Exhale, fold over your thigh, your left thigh. Here again, we can be up on the palms, down on the forearms, or extend the arms out. Continue to make sure both your sit bones are rooted down and your tummy is up and in, supporting your spine. Then inhale, rise through the head, neck, and chest. Walk the hands back. We'll come to face forward. Inhale for a long spine. Exhale, walk the hands forward once again. Then inhale, rise through the head, neck, and chest. All right, we are going to switch onto our back here. So we'll take a blanket, place it underneath the head and neck, so a little support for the head and neck there. If you have you can take a bolster underneath the knees if you wanted to, or grab a strap. If you have a strap or a belt or something, that'll work too. I'll give you some options if you don't have the prop as well. But let's start on our backs here. Soles of the feet are pressed into the mat. Tummies are in. We'll start by exhaling and bringing that right shin into the chest. Okay, we'll flex this foot. the right foot, and then point the toe. Okay. Exhale, flex the foot, and point the toe. And we'll flex and point. We'll do one more here. Flex and point. Good. Keep it flexed here. And hold that shin in, and then circle the ankle. Move nice and easy and slowly with your breath. So mindfully circling the ankle, mindfully breathing simultaneously. Now let's go the other way. We change directions. Good. All right. Here we'll bring the knee out. So opening the hip. We're going to kind of pull that knee up towards the underarm. So again, we open the knee, open the hip, and pull upwards. Take a few deep breaths here. Make sure your jaw is relaxed. Deep breath in. Long, easy exhale. All right, inhale, bring the knee back to the center. All right, so you got some options here. You can grab a strap if you have it handy or a belt and place it at the ball of the foot or at the middle of the foot. And you can extend the leg here, flex the foot strong, toes reaching back to the head. If you don't have a strap, that's okay. You can also simply reach around the thigh. We still want to straighten the leg as best as we can, reach up through the heel. If straightening the leg is not feasible here, you just lower the leg a little bit. So you go more into diagonal position. If this gets a little too intense, straight up's a little intense, we just take a more diagonal position to allow that lengthening to really happen. Okay? So foot is flexed. We can reach behind the thigh. Some of you might feel comfortable reaching around your calf. And then some of you might still feel comfortable to reach around your big toe. So you got plenty of options from your strap up to the toe. So long, easy breaths as we open behind the leg. Okay. Now we're going to take this right leg. We just did it with the knee bent, so you're welcome to go back to the knee bent option, or we'll take the leg either whether you have the strap or hanging onto your leg, you're going to take it out to the right side. Now, some options here as well. You can use your arm to support the leg if the leg won't go all the way open. So just prop your elbow down so you can kind of hold your leg for a little bit. But some of you might feel comfortable going all the way out. You can also use that prop, like the pillow we talked about earlier, and stick it under. Or, of course, your strap. Okay. All right, here we'll bring the leg back to the center. Inhale. Now take this right leg across the body, but just in line with your left shoulder. So we want to keep the hips down. So we root down through the hips and flex the foot. We want to stretch this IT band, the outside of the leg. The foot is still flexed. We're reaching strong. Foot in line with the left shoulder. We don't want to go all the way over into a twist. Keep it pretty centered here. Again, you're still welcome to use your strap or reach around the leg, thigh, calf, big toe. All right, inhale back to the center. Exhale, release the foot all the way down. Good. Bring the sole of the foot to the mat. Press down through your tailbone. Readjust if you need to, so you feel centered. Exhale, hug your left shin into the chest. Breathe into any tight crevices there. Breathe into that hip socket. And we'll also flex the foot here. Flex the left foot. Now inhale, point the toe. And we flex. And point. And flex. And point. And flex. One more, we point. And then we flex and hold it here. And breathe into the hip socket. Try to let go of any tightness that's in there. And then we'll exhale, let the knee go out to the left side, so around the rib. You can pull the knee up towards the underarm. Hold it there for a few breaths. Let's inhale, bring the knee back to the center. We'll encircle the ankle, exhale, circle. And circle. Moving with your breath. One more here. And then we're going to change directions, go the other way. Circle around. Exhale, circle. Couple more. Excellent. All right. Here we have our straight leg option. So we'll straighten the leg. Remember, if the leg can't quite get straight up here, give yourself a little leeway by going more diagonal. You're welcome to use a strap or belt, right? So we can hold there. If it is hard, I recommend definitely practicing this with a strap so you have that space to go diagonal. But yeah, otherwise we'll go upright. You have your strap option. If you don't have a strap or belt, we can reach around the thigh. Some of you feel comfortable reaching up to the calf, then others to the big toe. So remember, just honor your body wherever you need to be. There's really no, you don't have to be at the toe. There's nothing greater about being at the toe than there is using a strap. What we want is just release. What will give you the most relief and release? How can you honor your body and its needs in this position? Okay. All right, here we'll then take the leg out to the left side. So again, we have our strap option. You can prop your elbow at a 90-degree angle so you can hold your leg. Or if you have a wall or something nearby, that works too. Or a prop, like a pillow, and you can stick a pillow underneath it. So go ahead and hold out in a open hip position. Just a few breaths. And from here, inhale, bring that leg back to the center. All right, exhale, let's take it just across to the right shoulder. So we're not gonna go all the way to a twist. We just wanna open up that IT bend. Flex the foot, toes in line with the shoulder. If it's intense, you take the foot further away, away from the body. If you need a deeper stretch, the closer you bring your foot towards your torso, the more of a stretch you'll feel. Okay, so you got options again to play. If it's a little intense over here, just take it further away from you. So you can manage your breath, manage your energy, and find that sense of soothing. All right, here we'll inhale back to the center. Exhale, release the foot down. All right. Here we'll take the arms out to a T. Separate the feet wide. So the feet are going to go wide like your mat, maybe even wider. I'm going to windshield wipe with the knees. So getting into the hips now. We'll exhale. Take both knees down to your right side. We'll hold here for a little bit, but it'll be more dynamic. We'll inhale, bring it back to the center. Exhale, take the knees over to the left. Maybe take a breath here. Inhale, bring it back to the center. Exhale, going to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, going left, both knees. Inhale, center. Now we're just going to do one knee at a time. So for example, just the left knee, exhale, left knee goes down to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, right knee down to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left knee to the right or to the inside in the middle. Inhale, center. Exhale, right knee goes down to the middle, to the left. Inhale, center. Good. Exhale, bring both palms over the knees, knees to the chest. Inhale, press the knees away. Exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, press away. Your feet can be relaxed. Exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, press away. Do one more here. Exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, press away. Right, next we'll be turning onto our side. Let's start with our right side. You can do knees bent. You may need to get a little higher prop for your head. So if you have a blanket, fold it over one time so your head can comfortably be at level with the rest of your spine. We'll have our arms straight out in front of us. We'll be making rainbows across our chest here. So as you inhale, lift the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Think of a rainbow going across and open, arms to a T. Make sure your head is comfortably supported and not falling off your prop. So again, make sure when you open to a T that your head is still comfortably supported. Okay. So make that adjustment while we're here. Now let the shoulders open. If there's tightness going on, we want to go ahead and release that tightness in the shoulders. Sometimes it can be in your hips or low back. Now some of you that might want a deeper stretch, I'm going to give you another option. You can extend your left leg out if you maybe want a deeper release along the outside of your leg and do our rainbows like this. Okay, but you don't have to. If it's a little too much, just bring that knee back in. Here, inhale, let's take that left arm across again. Rainbow back around. Inhale, fingertips go up towards the ceiling. We open the chest. Let any tightness release here, so just totally let go. Take this opportunity. We won't be doing these for much longer, so really take the time to relax here. Let go. Sometimes you got to take a deeper exhale for that to happen. Good. Inhale, bring the arm back around. Okay, closing the chest. All right, we're going to do something with the feet as well while we're here. So let's bring those left toes out in front, like just kind of out in front of the right knee, okay? And then we're going to trace the toes back, all right? And you're going to go back enough to where you can feel this quad or hip open, okay? So, you know, let your hip open up a little bit. You'll drop the hips back. You can even bring the arm out to a T if that feels better. It'll give you a deeper opening. Okay, so we'll just breathe into that for a little bit. Exhale, bring the toe back around. Trace it around the foot. Good. We can remain in a T, with the arms to a T that is, and then trace the toe again. Take it back. Good. Again, open up the hip, the quad. Breathe into whatever tightness is going on there. And again, be gentle. Don't go farther back than you feel comfortable. Okay, and let's bring that leg back around. All right, shins together. Bring the arm around if you ended up in a T. Here, we'll flip around to the other side. So I'm going to have you turn onto your left side. You can simply turn back. I'm going to flip around so I can still kind of see. Remember, we want a little higher prop for our head, so it's leveled. Our arms will be out in front of us, knees bent. All right, starting with our rainbows. So right fingertips, inhale, we take the right fingertips up, across, and out to a T. Good, let any tightness be released here. Whether it's in the shoulders or hips. However, say you don't feel any tightness at all, you're a pretty clear channel this morning, that's where you can add this leg and get a little deeper stretch into the lower body if you wanted to. But for example, if things are really tight in your shoulders, skip the lower body part. Okay? That's only if you need that extra sensation going on. Otherwise, we're spending time soothing, relaxing, releasing. Your inhale, right arm goes across the chest, closing the rainbow or retracing the rainbow. Once again, inhale, right fingertips go across the chest, open to a T. Hold it here. Take your mind's attention to those tight areas and let those exhales release. Okay. Your arm, the right arm, inhale, take it across the chest. All right, here we have our leg, time for our legs and quads. So you're welcome to stay out in a T. Say you feel better doing it that way. So you can be out in the T. Take the right toes out in front. We're going to trace the big toe along the ground until we bend the knee behind us, opening the hip. Take some long, easy breaths into this quad, into the hip flexor. And again, only go as far back as is comfortable. You don't have to go too far, especially if the breath is being compromised. All right, here let's bring the toes back around. We're going to trace the floor with our big toe, bring it around. All right, we'll do it one more time. Exhale, take the big toes or big toe around to bend the knee behind you. Open the hip. Breathe deeply. Try to release whatever's there. Good, and then we'll bring the toe back around. We're going to close up the hips, come back to our side. Bring the arm back around to close the chest. Here we'll then press into our mat and rise to an upright position. All right, let's take our blanket underneath the shins. We'll start our spine articulations. So we'll take the blanket underneath the knees and shins, supporting the ankles, tops of the feet pressed into your mat. Palms go underneath the shoulders, elbows slightly bent, and palms, or fingers rather, spread wide. From here, inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, pull the tummy up, ribs in to engage your abdominals and keep a flat back. Okay. Inhale again, reach the crown of the head forward. Now exhale, reach your hips to your heels. Ribs to thighs, chest to knees, forearms and forehead to the mat. Take a moment here to allow gravity to, relax the muscles surrounding the spine. Kind of decompress your low back, relax your shoulders. Long, easy breath in. Long, easy breath out. Continue to allow your limbs to melt into the mat a little bit. Your inhale, rise through the head, neck and chest. Pull the tummy up and in, back to all fours. Exhale, hips go back to the heels. Articulate your low back, mid back, upper back, neck. Relax your head. Now inhale, rise through the head and neck. Head and neck move first. Press through the palms to lift the chest. Pull the tummy in. Press through your shins to lift the hips. Exhale, hips go back to the heels, ribs to thighs, chest to knees, forearms and forehead to the mat. Inhale, rise again through the head, neck, chest. Pull the tummy up and in. Press through the shins. Exhale, hips go back and down. Inhale, rising up. All right, here we'll take the left arm out to the left side. Exhale, thread it underneath the right arm. Go ahead and stretch the shoulder for thread the needle. Right arm can either extend out, it can wrap around behind your low back, around your hip, or around your inner thigh for a little bind. Okay. Another more relaxing option would be to just relax your forearm down. That way you can focus on this left arm or left shoulder stretching. Okay. Here we'll press firmly down through the palm, rising up. Back to all fours. Exhale, tummy in. Inhale, right arm extends out to the right side. Exhale, thread it underneath the left arm. You got the same options. You can extend the arm straight. You can relax the forearm. Take it behind your low back, around your hip, or to the inner thigh. We'll relax here. Long, easy breaths. And here we'll then press firmly down through the palm, the left palm, rise to all fours. Right here we'll then curl the toes under, lift the sit bones up to the ceiling for down dog. Press firmly through the palms, press firmly through the heels. Inhale, lift the heels up off the ground. Exhale, press your heels towards the mat. Sit bones lifted. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, press them down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Very good. All right, here we'll then step the right foot forward to the right side of the mat. It doesn't have to be a huge lunge, just, wherever it is fine. I'll give you two options here. Option one, we can be down on our shin, open up that hip flexor. If the shin isn't ideal for you, we can do the same posture with the heels down and rising into our warrior one. Okay, so you can do a kneeling warrior one, or we can do a upright warrior one. Okay, when you're ready, we'll inhale, stick both palms up towards the ceiling. Okay, we'll pull our tummies way in, pull the ribs back. If you're standing, this left leg is super straight. Reach down through your heel, outer edge of the foot. Lift up through the pelvic floor, into the abdominals, up through the chest. Gaze to where the wall meets the ceiling. Your exhale, cactus arms, elbows come down to a 90-degree angle. We'll keep the tummies in, the ribs steep. Here, then exhale, release your hands back behind you. Interlace the fingertips here, palms separate, elbows bent. Now here's another one where it's going to require maybe a little bit of balance and awareness. So you're welcome to come down to your shin. You're also welcome to stay in this upright position. But the other option is to take a forward fold. So the hips will go back. Chest comes forward towards the knee. If available, arms go overhead. Knee is bent. That right knee stays bent. And again, you can do this on your shin. So if balance is a little challenging, come down to your shin very gently, and we can fold forward on our shin. Okay. Here, and then inhale, rise, press through both feet. To come up, we gotta press down. So we rise to an upright position. Inhale, fingertips to the ceiling, warrior one. Hold it here. Roll, then exhale, runner's lunge. So we come down to our mat. You have a couple options. You can come down on your shin, right? Or widen your stance so you can be in a strong runner's lunge here. Once there, we're going to press the hips down towards the mat. Open up those hip flexors a little bit more. Here we can all come down to the shin. Turn the left shin in, straighten the right leg. Arms go up to a T here. If you have a block, we'll use the block over to this left side. If you have something nearby, it kind of works out. And we'll take a long stretch here. Side body stretch. Here we'll then inhale, return to the center, arms to a T. Exhale, if you have a block, you can switch it to the other side. Otherwise, we'll reach with the right fingertips, reach it forward, windmill the arms here. Now here you may have to be a little higher if things are a little tight in the hip or side body. Maybe in the shoulder, you might want to release whatever's in the shoulder. You can also lower down towards the calf or shin. Some of you might be down on the block. Others might be down on the ground. Okay. So you got options. Just again, honor where your body needs to be at this moment in this posture. Whatever will give you the most relief and sense of like ease. Here we'll then exhale, or actually let's inhale back to the center, arms to a T. Turning the toes forward, exhale, release your hands down out in front of you. All right, so here, a few options again. We can stay up on the palms, hips go back. We can come down to the forearms, hips moving back. Some of you might be able to take your hips all the way down. Okay. But wherever you are, we'll be hanging out here for just a few breaths. Let's take one more breath cycle here. Good, here we'll inhale, rise to an upright position. Let's bring those shins together. Here, take a child's pose. So where you're on all fours, exhale, send the hips back to the heels, ribs to thighs. Chest to knees, forearms and forehead to the mat. Relax here. Take a few moments to reconnect with your breath. To breathe deeply, relax your jaw, your shoulders, relax your hips. We'll then inhale, rise through the head, neck, and chest. All right, here we curl the toes under. Inhale, lift the sit bones to the ceiling. Press firmly through the palms. Let's get those hamstrings again. So inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, press down firmly through the heels. Inhale, lift, tummy's in. Exhale, press down. Let's do two more. Deep breath in. Exhale, press. Last one here, deep breath in. Exhale, press. All right, we have our two options. Let's step that left foot forward. Option one, we come down to the shin and we do our warrior in a kneeling position. Or we, step the foot down, drop the heel, drop the right heel, rise to an upright position. All right, edges of the feet are pressing down into the mat, outer edges specifically, heels as well. We'll then inhale, reach the fingertips towards the ceiling, wherever you are. Shoulders relaxed away from your ears. We'll pull the tummy in, ribs deep. Take some deep breaths. So we're balancing the engagement of the body, for example, this pressing down of our legs, the lifting of the pelvic floor, the engagement of our core, with a sense of softness and sweetness. So even though we're engaged, we still want to find that sense of ease and stillness in the body. So strong and soft all at the same time. Here we'll exhale, cactus arms. Bring the arms snap down to a 90-degree angle. So elbows are bent here, yes? Press firmly through the feet. Keep that back leg straight if you're standing. Deep lunge in that front leg. Glutes active, pelvic floors lifted. Good. Here, exhale, interlace the fingertips behind you. Now again, if balance is a little bit, you might want a little more stability, I invite you to come to your shin. Okay, but if you feel good taking that forward fold in this position with the bind, we can do that. Otherwise, just remain here. This is a great chest opener in itself. So when you're ready, we'll send the hips back, arms go overhead if available. Your shin is always available to you. Deep breaths here. Very good. Here we'll inhale, rise to an upright position. And exhale, lunge. And then inhale, warrior one. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. We're lifting the back heel and very gently coming down either onto your shin or down into a runner's lunge. So a couple options there. And again, your shin is valid as well. Just wherever we are, we're pressing those hips forward towards the mat. If you're in a runner's lunge, make sure you're wide enough to get that hip opening sensation. Otherwise, again, shin is a great option. All right. Good. All right, so here we'll come down onto that right shin. I'm gonna have to adjust here. So our left leg will be out sideways, and we're down on our right shin. So left leg straight, down on our right shin. Starting with our arms to a T. If you have a block, we'll place it over either in your right hand or right side of the mat. And we'll lengthen long, windmill the arms here. You can also use a chair or sofa if it happens to be on your right side. Lengthen long from heel to fingertips. Deep breaths. And here we'll then inhale, rise to an upright position. Arms to a T. If we have a block, we'll place it over to the left side, arms to a T. Windmill the arms. Now you may want to stay up on the thigh, just to release the shoulders if there's tightness in there. You may come down to your calf or shin or block. Some of you might be down on the ground, perfectly fine as well. Just as long as your spines are long, your breath is uncompromised, it's deep. Chest is open. Good. Here we'll inhale, back to the center. Toes can face forward. Exhale, release your hands out in front of you. So we have a few options. We can stay here, especially if you're already feeling a stretch, or send your hips back. We can come down to our palms or forearms. Some of you might be with your hips down and all the way up the mat. So different options to choose from. It just depends what you're feeling and where. So long, easy breaths. We'll be here for just a little while. Going back into that relaxation. Press firmly through the forearms if you're on your forearms. Maintain structure in the body. One more deep breath here. Very good. Here we'll then bring the feet together, or the shins together. Send the hips back into child's pose. We'll then inhale, rise through the head, neck, and chest. Walk the hands back. We're curling the toes under and coming up to standing. All right, we can actually move the blanket out of the way for now. We're going to practice a couple balance postures. All right, so we're doing our quad stretch, which can turn into like dancer pose if you wanted. All right, so feel free to go by a wall if you need that extra support, or a chair, just something for some support if you need it for a balance pose. Okay, here we'll shift our weight to the right foot, grabbing the left foot with the left hand. Here we want the knees in alignment. So if, for example, one knee isn't out in front of the other, they're both in one line. That's what I mean by knees in alignment. Then inhale, let's reach the right fingertips towards the ceiling. Okay. So we're welcome to stay right here, especially if you're already getting a nice stretch happening in the body. If you need a deeper stretch, engage your tummy, engage your ribs, squeeze your glute, and you can kick the foot back into the hand, maintaining a tight core. So again, we can go further into this one if you wanted to. You do not have to. It can be, you can play with where you want to be. And then if you're, if you lose your foot, or you lose your balance, just come right back into it. No problem there. Okay. And then whenever you're ready, exhale, release your foot down. Bring that same knee out in front of us. Okay. Now we're going to turn, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. We're going to turn the knee out to the side for a tree pose. Now here we want the foot either down by the ankle, at the calf muscle, below the knee, or at the inner thigh above the knee. We don't want to place it on the knee. Okay, we don't want to put pressure on our joints. Okay, here hands can come to the heart center. Once we find stability here, we can take our arms out to tree pose. You're welcome to take your index finger to your thumb as we hold this posture. You'll bring the knee back to the center. Exhale, release the foot down, release the hands. Excellent. Shake it out if you need to. One other side. So we'll shift the weight to the left foot. Grab the right foot with the right hand. Tummy's in. Ribs deep. Knees in alignment. When you're ready, inhale. Left fingertips to the ceiling. Shoulder away from the ear. Face muscles relaxed. Pull the corners of the mouth upward. Pull the tummy in, ribs back. Now you're welcome to take this into a deeper back bend by kicking the foot back, engaging your glute. And when you're ready, inhale, rising up. Bring the knee all the way through. We're going to follow through with that knee into balance. Knee goes out to the side. Foot by the ankle, option 1. Option 2, foot by the calf. Option 3, foot to the inner thigh. Hands can go straight into tree pose, index fingers to the thumbs, or hands to the heart center if that feels just better. And here we'll exhale, release the hands down. Bring the knee back to the center, release the foot down. Inhale, sweep the palms out to the sides, up to the ceiling. Exhale, send your hips back, forward fold. Relax here. I'm gonna let go. Let any tension drip down the arms into your mat, out of the body. Before we come down to our mat, heel toe your feet into a wide stance. So we're gonna heel toe to a wide stance, relax here. We're gonna walk the hands over to the right side for just a few breaths, couple breaths. Walk the hands over to the left side for just a couple breaths. Walk the hands back to the center. All right, heel to the feet back in. Maybe not all the way so that we can turn the toes out and enter our squat or malasana. Pressing our inner thighs away from each other. Triceps and elbows pressing in to those inner thighs, strong in the shoulders. And we'll just very gently come down to a comfortable seat. Let's extend the legs straight out in front of us. Bend the knees as needed. Tummy's in. Inhale, fingertips reach up towards the ceiling for staff pose. Tadasana here. Then exhale for Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Continue to release, relax. Again, knees can be super bent. We're mostly looking for that final release of the spine. And inhale, rise to an upright position. We will have our blanket for our head and neck support. If you've got a pillow nearby for our knees, we'll use one of those as well. All right, so pillow under the knees. And then we'll roll back down onto our spine with a strong core. Relax your palms by your sides. Let's do one more. Soles of the feet come to the bolster or pillow or mat. And we'll take the knees out to the sides and let those inner thighs breathe. Arms can be at a T or they can be on the body. If they're on the body, take one hand to your heart, one hand to your tummy. Breathe into both areas, chest and belly. You're welcome to stay in this butterfly posture. We're calling it butterfly. Or we can go ahead and bring the knees back together. Exhale, bring the knees into the chest. Low back massage. Inhale, press the knees away. Exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, press away. Your exhale, knees to chest. On this one, we'll extend the legs straight along, hopefully your bolster or palms by your sides. Relax. You can readjust your head and neck support. That way you can melt more easily into your mat. I'm going to soften the forehead. Soften the eyebrows. Relax your cheekbones. Relax your jaw muscles. Allow gravity to soothe your face muscles. Take a long, easy breath in. One easy exhale. And begin to allow movement into the fingers and toes. Circle the wrist and ankles. Go in both directions. Allow movement into your arms, your elbows, your knees, your shoulders and hips. Take a full body stretch. Reach out through the heels, out through the fingers. And then we'll turn over to one side and rest on your side for at least a couple breaths. Then press firmly into the mat and rise to an upright position. We'll find a comfortable seat. Prop the hips as needed. Take the palms to the lap, index fingers to the thumbs. Take your time. Remain connected to your breath. Remain connected to inner stillness. Allow inner peace to encompass you. So inhale, scoop the palms up to the sides and up to the ceiling. We'll join the palms together at the top. Exhale your hands to your heart center as we bow the head to the heart. Take a moment to listen to messages from your heart. And allow yourself to be rejuvenated and washed with that self-love. So you continue to commit to your well-being and nourish your mind and body. Lord, thank you for choosing to be here this morning and practicing yoga with me. Thank you.